Okay, so here's the first book talk of the new school year, and like I've done in the past, I've tried to talk about two books that I've paired together, and I've done that today. I'll talk about that in a second. First of all, here's my first book. It's The Benefits of Being an Octopus, and what I'm trying to do this year, as I'm recommending books to students, is I'm emphasizing books that are doing more than just telling good stories, that are more than just great literature, because there's lots of that out there. I would like my students to be reading books that are going to expand their world in some way, either to introduce them to an issue that they haven't thought about before, or to show them what someone's life is like who's dealing with things that they perhaps don't deal with. And so this particular book is about a seventh grade girl named Zoe, and she's dealing with issues of poverty. If you come from a place of privilege, it's easy and convenient to convince yourself that you might know what that's like. You can imagine what it's like to not have enough money to do this or that. Some of the obvious things that Zoe deals with, having to wait until the first of the month to go grocery shopping. The refrigerator is empty before that. But then there are the more subtle things that maybe we wouldn't think of. The fact that they don't have money to get gas for the car, and so this means that they have to think about where they're going to shop. It means that they can't go to the laundromat to wash clothes. It means that Zoe then has to wear dirty clothes to school, and then she has to deal with the fallout from that when her peers notice. It's at times heartbreaking. At times it's a little bit scary because we worry for Zoe. But what's beautiful about this book is that we get to watch this young girl take ownership of who she is, stand up for who she is, and find her strengths, find her voice, find her independence. It's a beautiful book. Every student should read this, The Importance of Being an Octopus. Now, the title comes from the fact that she really loves reading about octopuses. And it's not octopi, by the way, octopuses. And which leads to our next book. While your child's reading that book, you, the adult, might read this book, The Soul of an Octopus. This is a beautiful book. It's by Sy Montgomery. She's a naturalist, and she's written books about tigers, about dolphins. This one is perhaps her best known, and read it 2 years ago, and it's amazing. So as your child is reading this book and learning what Zoe thinks about octopuses, you can be reading this. You can be like the expert. You can be the octopus expert, and affirm that yes, all the things that Zoe says in here about octopus are true. So here are my two books again, one more time. You've got the Benefits of Being an Octopus, and Braden, and then you've got The Soul of an Octopus, Sy Montgomery. Both great books. Read them. Let me know what you think.